Well, in other news tonight, some people trying to refocus attention on the response to our historic Christmas blizzard of 2022. Erie County has quietly released its findings on a survey of county department heads on what could have been done better and where the system fell short. But the county executive says this is not an official report like the ones conducted by the state and the city of Buffalo. That once-in-a-generation storm taking a total of 46 lives here in Erie County. Nearly 52 inches of snow falling in Buffalo, wind chills near -30 degrees. And who can forget those hurricane-force winds gusting to about 80 miles an hour. Kristen Moran has more now on documents released by the county and what they all mean.
Through whipping winds and whiteout conditions, Bob Nemeth with Merge Fleet Services tells me his crew was working nonstop during the Christmas blizzard.
Yeah, it was very excruciating couple days for the guys, everybody involved.
In the recently released internal memos from Erie County department heads regarding the Christmas blizzard, one department head notes drivers took to the roads during driving bans, causing havoc for crews like Merge. The Western New York-based emergency roadside assistance company used heavy-duty equipment to clear dozens of abandoned vehicles.
Basically, after that was done, set in place, it was basically clear the roads and get everybody off and get their cars into a safe place.
Other department heads made mention in this 50-page partially redacted document of other issues and improvements the county needs to make moving forward. For example, the 858 snow line was implemented to address non-emergency calls, but some memos note many calls were far too serious for this line and there should have been better training. One report shares the line was overwhelmed and there was no way to anticipate the volume of calls. Another key finding, concerns over D-Land, the emergency response network used by the county. There was mention of a need for regular and ongoing training for this software. Some used it so infrequently that county employees forgot their passwords and login information.
There needs to be a serious, transparent effort to show that the county has learned from this crisis and that we can count on our leaders to protect us in the future.
Erie County Republican Chairman Michael Crocker blasted County Executive Mark Polenkars after he says the memo was quietly released on a Friday afternoon.
These are terribly frustrating. I mean, some of these things that are just simple issues that could have been resolved that may have saved lives. But again, it's also something that speaks to why it was so important that this be released publicly and with some time for people to actually digest and engage and figure out how to be helpful.
In a statement days before the release of the memo, Polenkars says he's fully transparent about shortcomings and challenges from the blizzard response, and his team is taking action to better respond to future winter events.
I also requested an interview with the county executive about all of this, but was told he's out of office. In downtown Buffalo, Kristen Moran, 7 News.